welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to list a digital download on Etsy. I'm also going to be showing you how I make my mock-up images and basically listing images for said listing. I hope that makes sense. So straight away I am going to go in and I'm just going to use a random dimensions for Etsy. No, not that's too big. Purely because they do say it needs to be at least 2000 megapixels wide. So I'm just going to do it just off the bat. By all means, it could have changed by the time I've recorded this, so please make sure you look at what sizes the listing images need to be. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to grab my mock-up, click and drag it into Canva. Now I'm going to put that in there like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that a little bit bigger because I want people to be able to actually see the print. I'm going to pop that in there. Now I am also going to go and click and drag the printable art that I made, and I'm going to pop that in there as well. So right now we have two layers, the mock-up and the printable art. I'm going to resize that and I'm going to pop it actually in the frame. Now this is a heck of a lot easier on Photoshop because you're working with the actual layers of the mock-up. However, if you get it just right, it does look fine. And you can see a little bit of shadow up here, so I can try and make that a bit better. But there you have it. You have a nice mock-up already done to show the customer what it would look like. However, what I tend to do, especially with digital download shops, is I always like to put a little disclaimer, basically just reiterating that it is in fact a digital download, because as you know, people don't read, and I would hate for you to get an order and someone say, oh hey, why hasn't this been posted out yet, when in fact it is a digital download. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do something like that. Make sure it's obviously your brand's colours and things like that. Change the colour of the text. Do that. And there you have it. So you have a nice little listing image there. I'm going to download that as a PNG. And I'm going to, let's get rid of that. I'm going to head to the listing page. So this is the create a new listing or add a listing page. Yeah, thank you very much for showing me that. And basically this is where you start off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag that picture that we've just done. There you go. So I've just clicked and dragged that in. It's just loading up. And just for the sake of this, I'm also going to click and drag the, hang on a minute, I need to get that out of the way. I need to actually physically drag it onto the photo box. I've done that before and it's just got rid of it all. I'm going to also do that there. Now, obviously you want to make sure that you have different mock-ups and things like that. By all means, I have so many other videos on my channel basically explaining how to make listing graphics and what to do. So you can put all of those here. Make sure to fill in as many as the 10 photo slots as you can. Sorry, as many of the photo slots as you can. That did not make sense. So you can see that you have a nice listing image, and you know, for a very girly art print, which is what, you know, the example that we're going to roll with today, it's very attractive, it's lovely, it's very, very nice. So we're then going to go to the title. Now, you can use whatever keyword research tools you have. I have a lot of videos on this on my channel as well. I personally like to use Pinterest and the Etsy search bar. So I'm not going to go too hard into this today, but I'm going to go for unicorn art for kids. So let's just put that in. So right away I've got for kids, fantasy, DIY, tattoo, painting, cute, illustration, dark, something like that. I am then going to go into Etsy itself. Unicorn, print, clip art, cushion, unicorn art, maybe, unicorn art print. Okay, so let's go with unicorn art print, kids room decor, unicorn, no, we've got unicorn, kids room decor, girls room. I think I'll do unicorn illustration as well. Now, I know that the title length is still up for debate. However, if Etsy gives me, you know, all of this space, I'm going to use all of this space. So my titles may be seen as keyword stuffing. By all means, try it, test it, do your own research. However, this is still what I find works. So I'm not going to go too mad. Unicorn printable. I'm just going to type in printable. No, I'm not going to type in unicorn printable because exact matches always get higher priority in the search. And fantasy decor. Now, these are completely random keywords. I've done a little bit of research, as you can see, but by all means spend a lot more time on this. So I'm going to go to the next bit, which is I made it, a finished product, and recently, which is now. Categories, so printable art. Let's see what that comes back with. Drawing and illustration, art and collectibles, digital prints, arts and collectible digital prints. Now I imagine that's probably the closest one that there is. Yes, I imagine that that is probably the best category that there is. Again, by all means, you know, have a little look and see. By the time I've recorded this, it may be... No, I'm going to go for that one. The categories are changing all the time, guys, so obviously go and research it for yourself. Primary colour, I'm going to do... no, go up. Purple, maybe. Let's have a look. Where is purple? There it is. And I'm going to do blue. Subject, oh blimey, they do fantasy, so basically you want to put the subject, so what is in the picture, if that makes sense. Oh, if I just scroll past it, fantasy and sci-fi, that's very, you know. So kids, living room, nursery, you could put that in an office as well. So you basically just want to go through and do all of these attributions and things here. I always do as much as I can because you just want to make sure that, you know, you cover all your bases really. Oh, there we go. Vertical, unframed. Now, guys, just make sure that you definitely go through this individual because you get to these bits here and they often get missed. And this is what makes it a digital download. So do not forget to just, you know, just carry on scrolling, list it, because you want to make sure that you click that little button there. It's very important. So you put in your height and your width and everything like that in here. Celebration, if it's for any particular celebration or occasion. Now you want to type in a description here. So obviously I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because this is just an example, but just please make sure, you know, you put in obviously what's on the print, what it can be used for. Just reiterate again that it is a digital print. So I'm just going to put in a very basic thing there. Put in if there's any other sizes included in the downloads and anything like that. So just be really, really detailed when it comes to your description, but don't make it too long. People don't always read, so definitely don't make it too long. Section. Now, these are sections in my shop, so just make sure that you add a section in there. Now, tags, I would always say to go through and copy those and put those in there. So you'll see they all have the tags in there. Now, I would always say to copy the title in the tags just to cover all bases. So by all means, make sure to go through. You can use lots of different software like Marmalade, E-Rank, all that type of thing, and see if you can find other tags. You can even go on to Etsy, type in unicorn print and see what everybody else is doing. You know, get a little bit creative and investigative when it comes to your print. That. So let's do pink, purple, blue, pink, purple, gold, nursery, art, print, printable, gift. And I would maybe throw some curveballs in there, maybe like last minute gift or even baby shower gift. With your title and your, with your titles and your tags, you want to be creative. So your job as a shop owner is to funnel people looking for your item to your item. So don't forget, guys, I mean, obviously I've got videos on this on my channel, but do not forget that people do not use the same language and words that you do to search for your item. So obviously make sure to educate yourself, research, and really have a look into the type of keywords and tags that people are using and put them in here. Now, I have not spent any time on this. I want you to definitely spend more time doing this than what I have done, because obviously this is your listing. It's very important. Now then, pop in your price, so let's say $7.95, just for argument's sake. I always put the quantity up to 99, especially if it's art prints, or is it $9.99? Yeah, you can do $9.99. So put it up as much as you can, because you don't want to run out of these really. You can do SKUs and things like that, personalisation, if you offer that, you can absolutely do that. So what you want to do now is you want to obviously upload your file. Now, for some reason, my Chrome keeps crashing when it does this. I'm going to try and see if I can do this. No, it's not letting me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see if I can click and drag. Yes, I can. Fantastic. So click and drag that on. And what this does is that this means that the buyers can download these files as soon as they complete their purchase. So make sure that you upload any files if it's different sizes, different file formats and things like that. So yeah, basically just make sure that you go back through the listing, make sure that everything is as it should be. Obviously make sure to put more pictures in there, spend more time on your title, make sure that you do all your attributions and things like that. Then when you are ready, preview. And no, I've not done something right. What haven't I done? Nothing. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's worked now. That's weird. So guys, as you can see, here is a really fantastic little listing preview. And yeah, basically that is how you crack on and make a digital listing on Etsy. It's as easy as that. Now, by all means, go and watch my other videos and things. I show you how to make listing graphics, how to make printable art on Canva, all free. You know, even down to how to find clip art and graphics and things to make a printable Etsy art shop. It's not as hard as you think it is. Honestly, it's such a creative, passive shop to have, and it's amazing, and I love creating passive income on Etsy. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a big thumbs up. Say hello in the comments. I love you all, and I shall see you soon. Bye!